Hi, I'm Jessica Merritt. Welcome to Islamorada in the beautiful Florida Keys, sport fishing capital of the world. Let's go fishing. Big whatever it is. That's how we do it in the Keys. Hi, I'm Jessica Merritt, host of Classic and Classy, a show about restoring a classic sport fishing boat in me, a girl who loves to fish. This TV series will cover all types of fishing, tackle tips, and boat restoration. Tune in every week for the hottest new fishing show on TV, Classic and Classy. Wow guys, we got an action-packed show for you today. We're fishing the 47th annual Islamorada Sailfish Tournament. I'll be teaming up with my fellow angler Lou Rodas and the Classic and Classy team for a great tournament. Our classy tackle tip of the week is everything you need to kite fish. We'll show you everything you need to know to go fly a kite and catch sailfish like the pros. Our classic marine tip of the week is what you need to do when you're in the boatyard. So get ready for another Classic and Classy sport fishing adventure show.
Well, the Islamorada Sailfish Tournament started 47 years ago by a group of local charter boat fishermen who wanted to bring some more activity to the Keys in the off-season. And so they decided December, the first weekend after Thanksgiving, would be a great time to have a tournament. And for 47 years, that's the weekend we've been doing it. And it is an awesome tournament.
Got the bait. Let's go.
I like to put this hat on and make flapjacks.
And it's lines in the water for the 47th annual Islamorada Sailfish Tournament. Lines in.
Hours of boredom surrounded by moments of sheer panic. There he is. Nope, that's not him either. Find on the right log. Get the angler on the right log. Tap. Reach out to that cliff. Put the rod in this rod holder right here. Put the rod in this rod holder right here. And reach up to that clip and unclip it. There you go. There you go. You're good. Good job. Get over top of Justin. There you go. Sport fishing, the fabulous Florida Keys. Jessica Merritt hooked herself up a fish. Walk backwards.
That wraps up the day. For the day, I've got 8 fish on the real McCoy. With 7, the Olympic gold. With 5, 5, the Predator, the Relentless, the Wound Up. 4 on the Wet Dream, Kalex, My Christine, Catch 22. 3 on the Bodacious, Carib Sea, Tiki, and Challenger. 2 aboard the Jax, the Classic, My Sea Sin. And with 1, the Wheeze and the Keys, Contagious, Cloud 9, Tailwalker, and the Gotcha.
2 more days to go. Let's do this.
What makes the perfect place? Is it the subtlety of its riches or the vibrance of its colors? Is it the lushness of its nature or the liveliness of its people? The perfect place inspires you, rewards you, electrifies you. And here in the Florida Keys, we have a name for it. Islamorada. Just perfect.
There's a bunch of different ways to catch a sailfish, but a lot of captains and anglers here in Islamorada choose to put up kites. And the purpose of those kites, way up like that, is first thing, the baits are up on top of the water. You keep them on the surface, so when a fish comes up, they don't see the line, they just, boom, take the bait and go with it. Another great thing about the kites is that it keeps your baits spread apart, so they're not right next to each other, they're not close up, they're not getting tangled. You can watch them, you can see your corks up in the air. When you see your cork kind of go crazy and take off, it's a good indicator that there's a fish chasing it, your bait's going a little crazy, and your line starts running and you got a fish. The thing about kites is you got to watch your bobbers. You got to make sure you keep them up in the air because your leader's hanging from those bobbers. So you want your baits right on top of the water, and if your bobber starts going too low, that means that, you know, your bait's getting down underneath the water, underneath the surface a little more. So you want to keep them right there up on the surface. You want to keep your bobbers up, out of the water, even. You got to keep watching them. You got to keep feeding them out, just like what Lou's doing right here. You know, if it gets too low, you got to wind it up. If it gets too high, you know, you got to do the opposite. The cool thing about kite fishing is you can actually see the bite. Once you have the bite, you're going to see the line peeling, peeling, peeling. You're going to make sure you take your rod out, make sure it's in free spool, your clicker's off. It's going to be taking line, taking line. Once you know he has it, you're going to set it up to the strike position. You're going to keep your rod tip up, reel, 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 get all that slack out. And there's no need to set the hooks since we're using circle hooks. What we have here is our basic kite rig. First thing you're going to put on is your ceramic ring. We choose to use 2, just in case one breaks. The purpose of these, they go in the kite pins. The next we have is the cork. The cork is used just as a visual so you can see your bait. From there, you've got your lead. You know, if it's windier, you're going to want to use a heavier lead. And if it's really not windy, obviously you're going to use less lead. From there, we've got a plastic bead just to, you know, protect this knot right there. Then from there, we've got our snap swivel hooked onto our 15 feet of 30 pound. And then we have our 6-0 non-offset circle hook. You gotta have something to fly the kite. So what we have here is a short rod and a reel. Some people use electrics and some people use hand cranks. So what we have here is our kite ring. Here's our kite line fed through it. Once it's fed through it, we put it up in the rigger. We run the ring up to get the kite into clean wind so we can fly the kite properly. When we're backing down on a fish, this is going to allow the kite to fly freely so it's not getting all tangled. This is a right-handed kite. We have our leads in the top right-hand corner, allowing the kite to steer to the right. This is the bridle of the kite. This is going to control how high or how low your kite will fly. Different wind conditions require different kites. We've got a light wind kite, a medium wind kite, and a heavy wind kite. So depending on your winds, we'll tell you which kite you're going to use. Danny has a goggle eye here that he's going to bridle for us. He's going to take the needle about 1 inch below his dorsal fin. He's going to slide it through. On the other end, there's a small rubber band hooked to the end of it. He's going to bring it back through the circle hook, push that through, give it a little wiggle, ready to go.
What makes the perfect place? Is it the subtlety of its riches or the vibrance of its colors? Is it the lushness of its nature or the liveliness of its people? The perfect place inspires you, rewards you, electrifies you. And here in the Florida Keys, we have a name for it. Islamorada. Just perfect.
A challenger on the field of life. Gotta feel the fight and the physical anguish, anger. Reach down in yourself, this pain is no stranger. So opponents, components are broken down. You need a brave heart, gotta play hard. With power, will and grace, we will disgrace anyone that steps in our face. Cause we versus you, win or lose, no number two, only number one. So I'm holding on with all my might. All we've been the mice on the turf, field, court, heel, course, track, ring, blue. Any place you wanna take it to. Cause rain can't stop me, wind can't move us. Even in the show, we'll never be losers. This is not a game. I don't do it for the money or the fame. This is not a game. Win, lose, or draw, it will never be the same. This is not a game. I don't do it for the money or the fame. This is not a game. Win, lose, or draw, it will never be the same. I got the heart of a tiger, mind of Ali. So game motivated, famous, overrated. The new Joe Namath, pain is messy. I'm so Wayne Gretzky, King Original. Dr. J, Aqua Way. Win, lose, or draw, it will never be the same.
Holy crap, Jessica's got one on!
Yeah, I got him. I'm ready. You can spin around if you want, Mikey.
Right? We got that, right?
Lines out, lines out. And that concludes day number 2 of the Islamorada Sailfish Tournament. In our overall in the tournament, we have the Real McCoy with 15, followed by the Kalex with 12, and the Olympic Gold with 10.
See ya, bye. Yeah.
Drag to the button and he's still taking lines.
Good fish. Hot one. Way out.
Oh my God. This is awesome. On board the Classic. Jessica Mare and the crew. Woo, fish on! third day. We got another one. That was awesome. Adrenaline right here. Without a fish, down here with fish right here.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, all you fishermen out there, that is it for the Islamorada Sailfish Tournament. This is the 47th annual, and there were 205 sailfish released in our 3-day event this year. In first place, the Real McCoy with 16 fish, followed by the Kalex with 15 fish, and our third place boat, the Relentless. The Relentless had released 13 sails. Congratulations to all the winners, and I'll see you all tonight at Whale Harbor.
What makes the perfect place? Is it the subtlety of its riches or the vibrance of its colors? Is it the lushness of its nature or the liveliness of its people? The perfect place inspires you, rewards you, electrifies you. And here in the Florida Keys, we have a name for it. Islamorada. Just perfect.
We're here at West Marine for our weekly boat restoration supplies. West Marine's great. They have 4 locations conveniently located all throughout the Keys. So let's go inside. As usual, West Marine had everything we needed. Let's get back to the yard. When hauling out your boat, these are some products you will definitely need. All of these can be bought at West Marine. On and Off is an acid-based hull cleaner that is used for stubborn stains. Interprotect is an epoxy-based barrier that is used for the prevention and repair of gel coat blistering and is a universal primer for above and below the waterline. It's excellent for use on underwater metals, hulls, and keels. It's very easy to apply, it dries quickly, and no sanding is involved. For bottom paint, these are 2 of the most popular products, both with different price points, and both available at West Marine. What we have here is All Grip Top Coat paint, which is known for its shine, but it's made for professionals. So if you don't know what you're doing, make sure you hire a professional. Here's another quality product from 3M that makes your life a whole lot easier. It's the 3M Marine Cleaner and Wax. It's used for lightly oxidized fiberglass surfaces, which combines light compound and a wax all in one application. It leaves a brilliant, high-gloss, protective finish, while at the same time retards UV light damage. There's a lot of teak care products out there, but this one in particular is West Marine's Pure Oceans One-Step Teak Cleaner and Brightener in Premium Gold Teak Oil, which also happens to be a green product. Because you gotta keep your wood looking good. There's a lot of different products when it comes to wood varnish. Right here we have 2 of them, which are the natural Interlux Gold Spar Satin and the synthetic Sickens Cetol Marine. The natural varnish is more labor intensive, while as the synthetic varnish is easier to use and has a better UV protection. And don't forget, all these products are available at West Marine.